What's happening, people? How you doing? Um, kind of want to talk about Marvel. You know that film studio, television studio we all know and love, responsible for Agents of Shield, Agent Carter, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and now Iron Fist. Yeah, this is the studio. Um, well, apparently they have a movie studio and a television studio, which sounds great, but hold on. Their movie studio is like interlocked with Disney. Their television studio is interlocked with two things: ABC and Netflix. That's a lot of twists and turns and loops because even though it's on Netflix, it still goes through ABC. Don't believe me? Just watch the Netflix news show Iron Fist and watch the credits. Right there in the opening, it says Marvel Television ABC, but it's not on ABC, but they still have a say in what goes on in it. So why do I bring this up? Well, let's take a gander here, shall we? Let's just look at what they have to offer and why Iron Fist should be their last television show they offer for a while. First of all, that's a lot of TV shows. Okay, first of all, that's a lot. You are covering a lot of ground from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent Carter, pardon me, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and now Iron Fist. That is six television shows. And there's talk of The Punisher, which would add seven. And the mass majority of these shows are on Netflix. And in case you've been living under a rock for pretty much the past 10 years, there's no break in a Netflix season, meaning you can watch the premiere episode, the pilot episode, all the way to the end of the episode in one day. There's no breaks. This is not like Hulu when they did the Stephen King and J.J. Abrams series, which was a great show, by the way, where they aired one episode a week like a normal TV show. No, that's not the case here. You literally can go and watch Iron Fist this weekend and be done with it. And like I said before, the only show on Netflix to have two seasons right now is Daredevil. And I haven't heard anything about Luke Cage being renewed for a second season. I haven't heard anything about Jessica Jones getting a second season. And Iron Fist is brand new right now. And I haven't heard anything about Daredevil getting a season 3, which to me sounds like they're biting off more than they can chew. Okay, because you're shooting out shows left and right, which sounds great because a lot of characters are getting a lot of recognition, but you're not necessarily ending the season on a well, the season's over. You're leaving it with a cliffhanger, like you want to come back and continue, which is horrible to do to the fans. And a lot of these characters don't go on to have their own movies. I don't think you have plans to do another Daredevil movie anytime down the road. Um, and due to, like I said before, due to the fact they're on Netflix, you take like a weekend off from work, you can watch an entire series in one weekend, like the entire season. You're good. Um, and that's kind of where it sits with the whole Netflix thing. And Luke Cage, one season. Jessica Jones, one season. Iron Fist is just now out, but you can finish that thing by the end of the weekend. And I'm gonna throw this out there and probably piss off a lot of you guys. these shows are not that catchy. A lot of them are pretty fucking boring. Like I'm on episode 3 right now of Iron Fist. I'm sorry, episode 1 was boring as all fuck. You literally sit there going, "What the hell's going on? Why do I care about this character?" If you've never read Iron Fist in your life, I've never read the fucking book, don't care about him. You're literally going, "Tell me something about this guy," and they tell you nothing at all. They give you little plot things to help build the story, but they don't give you enough. And then the episode ends. And these are hour-long episodes. And you're literally sitting there for an hour going, I have no interest in this guy. It's not until about halfway through the second episode that the show starts to finally pick up. And with the Daredevil show, I literally couldn't make it through half of the first season. That's just my opinion. You can and are more entitled to your own if you like it. Obviously, a lot of you like it because it got 2 seasons, but I couldn't make it through the first season. I can't even watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because it bores the fuck out of me. I'm sorry, it just does. Agent Carter, I couldn't even get into because I just couldn't catch it. If I could catch it, I would watch it and see if it's any good, but I just can't find it to watch. Luke Cage, I actually enjoyed Luke Cage, believe it or not. I enjoyed Luke Cage. It was actually really good. I will say the one thing that disappointed me about Iron Fist so far is I knew the song as soon as it started playing. It started playing So Fresh and So Clean at the very beginning. As soon as it turned on, I was like, this is so fresh and so clean. And then all of a sudden, Outkast started playing. I was like, why is Outkast the first song on the first episode? And I then realized I've been listening to Stankonia way too much while I'm doing my actual job. But I mean, I thought it was funny, but then again, I'm just throwing that out there. And like I said, I enjoyed Luke Cage. I didn't even care to watch Jessica Jones because I don't have any idea who the fuck Jessica Jones is. And they said it was part of the Hell's Kitchen, which is Daredevil territory. So I was like, if I don't like Daredevil, I'm not gonna like Jessica Jones. And then, like I said, I've heard about Punisher supposedly coming and having his own show. But again, we're talking about shows that if they spun off from Daredevil in some form of way, why are they only in season 1, not even having a season 2? And why are they taking so long? And why would you not want to expand on the popular one like Daredevil and go ahead and kick up a season 3 to show that, hey, this is something we're really invested in, and put information out about it? Because like I was just counting here, I showed there's 6 shows of Marvel right now, and they're talking about having a 7th. They're gonna get overpopulated, and it looks good from how many characters actually get to be shown, but the television shows are gonna overpopulate, and the movie side is gonna suffer from it because they're eventually gonna butt heads. And it's just not gonna be good. Sorry, but it's not. Because somewhere down the line, someone's going to be on a television show that they need to put in a movie, and they're not going to be able to. That's just my opinion on it. What do you guys think? Pardon me. Have you started watching Iron Fist? Do you like Iron Fist? If not, why not? Did you think it was funny that the very first thing you heard when you started watching Iron Fist was So Fresh and So Clean, and for some unknown reason, he was a freaking bum? I thought that was hilarious. Although I still think the first episode was really stupid and they could have done better. But again, I don't know anything about this comic book. I never got into it. I'm going to go continue watching it and then go to bed because I got to work today. So, Deuces.